Hello everyone and welcome to the Victory Forge. In this video I'm going to show you how I made Aang from Avatar The Last Airbender wielding the 4 elements. I printed this model using my FlashForge Inventor 3D printer, 1.75mm hatchblock PLA filament, and a model I found on Thingiverse of Aang in the Avatar state that you can find linked below. Once printing had finished, I removed the pieces from the supports, glued them together, sanded everything smooth, and gave the pieces a white primer. In between coats of paint, I also started working on the base that Aang was going to stand on while he is wielding the 4 elements. After cutting out the main platform, I used my scraps to create more rocks for Aang to wield. I then used Mod Podge, brown and black paint to cover the entire base, and then spray painted some more dark earthy tones onto my base and rocks. And finally, I colored in where my water was going to be. For all of the water and on Aang for his eyes and tattoos, I used this glow-in-the-dark blue paint that ends up having a pretty cool effect. Here's a little preview of Aang in the Avatar state with that glow-in-the-dark blue paint. The next step was to give my base some more rocky texture, and then assembled the rocks using some pre-wrapped floral wire, covered it with some sand and pebbles, and finally got to use one of my favorite things, the static grass applicator. Now it's time to put Aang into place. I had pre-built some armature using some more of the floral wire, so after I had added my static grass, I was able to glue Aang into place and add the armature for the fire and wind. That I used some teased out cotton balls that I painted yellow, orange, red, and black, and then gray, silver, and black. After finishing air, I was able to repeat the same process on the other side for fire, and then on to the final step, adding the water. For the water, I used some silicone, a little bit of blue dye, and some more blue glow-in-the-dark paint to add the water around Aang's feet and to give him a little more stability. With that finished, I was done and ready for some action shots. And that's going to wrap things up here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on The Victory Forge.